latest news headlines from Newfound News.
It is Wednesday, April 1st. Overnight, gasoline prices increased across the province by 8.5 cents per liter. Meanwhile, diesel motor fuel on the island dropped by as much as 6.9 cents per liter. In Western Labrador, diesel prices dropped 3.5 cents. Heating fuels also saw declines. Furnace oil on the island fell by 5.96 cents, while stove oil in Western Labrador decreased by 1.6 cents per liter. In other news, a 44-year-old man is facing charges following an early morning incident at a downtown business in St. John's. Shortly before 2:45 a.m., RNC officers responded to a report of an unwelcome person at the business. Police say officers located a man at the scene who was heavily intoxicated. Following an investigation, the man was charged with 2 counts of breaching a release order. He was taken into custody and transported to the St. John City lockup, where he was held to appear in court. And finally, residents visiting healthcare facilities across Newfoundland and Labrador will no longer be required to wear masks in most clinical areas starting today. Masks will not be mandatory for visitors, patients, and support persons in clinical settings. This includes waiting rooms, treatment areas, and during visits with patients or long-term care residents, as long as individuals pass required self-screening for illness. Masking could be reinstated in specific facilities if an outbreak occurs. Your weather forecast is coming up after this.
Now, your provincial weather forecast for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, it might be the 1st of April, but that doesn't mean the weather is turning spring-like. In fact, it's anything but, as we do have a weather system moving through that is bringing some snow and will bring some snow for much of the day and tonight for some areas. Across Newfoundland today, we are looking at snow for St. John's, Central, the South Coast, and the West Coast as well. The heaviest snow is going to fall over the Avalon Peninsula, where we are looking at about 15 centimeters. Temperatures today will range on the island anywhere from -9 to 0. And then across Labrador today, it's quite a different story. It's going to be cold with highs in the minus teens, but we are looking at sunny skies right across the board. And then overnight tonight, for the Avalon and the Burin Peninsula, we are going to see snow to start. There is a risk that we could see some freezing rain overnight tonight. Temperatures are right around -8 degrees. In central Newfoundland tonight, we're going to see flurries for most of the night, but it should end by morning. And then back across the west coast tonight, Corner Brook looking at flurries and a chance of flurries in Port aux Basques. And then as we head up toward Labrador tonight, we are looking at clear skies, and it's going to be quite cold, getting down to -34 across western areas. That is a look at your news and your weather forecast to right now.